Alright, peace and much love. This is Caddy1 with GodBlessHipHop.com, here with another epic video and audio breakdown. Now, we have a lot of theories going around about this Vegas shooter, right? A lot of people say that there's a second shooter. You can hear in the audio two separate gunshots happening at once. And it's not an echo because echoes are consistent with each shot. For every shot, there's an echo for each shot, but in this clip you can distinctly hear two different shots and two different guns being fired, and starting and ending at different points, not at a timing point like you would an echo, like you would an echo, like you would an echo. You have it's timed. You don't have an echo and then echo. Like you don't have a slow echo and then a fast echo, you know what I mean? So this is the problem that I'm having with this clip, and I'll leave the link below so that you can check out the original clip or one of the original clips. But listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. Alright, and this is what an AR-15 sounds like by itself. Okay, so there's no extra clicking in there or anything. Another thing I want to bring to attention is look at the muzzle flash on the AR-15. Supposedly, allegedly, this is the gun that the shooter used. Alright, so we have a muzzle flash roughly twice as big as a person, and it also gets pretty high up above his head, and below. So it almost a cross, it almost looks like a cross, but you definitely have a large light there. Now let's look at where the shooter is, right? Let's see, near the top and over here. Both on the left side, not on the right side, on the left side, okay? Left side, left side. Now let's look closely, let's see. These are all people with their curtains open, okay? And if we can see their light bulbs from this camera, we should be able to see a muzzle flash. So that's my video breakdown. That's what I have to add as far as the second shooter. We already know the strobe light on the lower level is not a shooter. Plus, we would know if somebody was shooting at a lower level because one of those windows would have to be broken out too. There is no open windows on the lower level, just like there is no open windows on the upper level. So that window would have to be broken and replaced within an hour and not noticed by anybody. And I really highly doubt that it was repaired that quickly and that they were able to do that with so many witnesses around. I think if there was somebody shooting at a lower level, that one of the lower windows would be broken as well. But there is no broken windows at the lower level. There's only broken windows at the top level. So that means the shooters were probably not even in the Mandalay Bay. We have other video that's from a girl who is claiming that there were multiple shooters and they were actually on the ground and they were herding people like herds. They were herding people with the guns, but they were herding them like sheep.
Let's go back to Gene Casares, who's in Las Vegas with eyewitnesses to that shooting. Gene?
We really do have Corinne and Taylor, and they were at the country western concert, and you were right near the front. Corinne, what just started happening?
They started shooting and everyone stayed down, and as soon as everyone started to get up to run, they just kept shooting in It's like literally like 5 minutes of just shooting, and people just kept dropping. And it's definitely someone on the ground. Definitely, most definitely. The way they herded the crowd and all of us, and then they kept coming. They even came into the back staff parking lot and shot people out there too. So they just kept coming, and I hope they get them. And like I said, there's definitely someone on the ground.
Did you have
Concert goers panicked as the 64-year-old Paddock fired at them for at least 3 minutes from the 32nd floor of an adjacent.
See this right here? This is fake. This is not true. It's actually over here, not over here. I don't know why they placed them over here when the broken windows were obviously over here. So the news is giving us some messed up stuff.
Second floor of an adjacent hotel. He then shot himself before police broke into his hotel room. More than 10 rifles were found in the room and several more at Paddock's home. His family is bewildered about what drove him to this mass murder.
So if you can find a muzzle flash in that top corner of the building or anything like that, you know, help me out, because we're just trying to figure out the truth together. Let's do this. Alright, Caddy One. God bless hip hop. Peace.
His family is bewildered about what drove him to this mass murder.
There's just nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all in the public record. He did stuff. He went to college. He had a job. You know, we owned some apartments. We sold some apartments. I mean, there's nothing. There was no
indication at all.
Nothing. That's what's so. I mean, I can't even make something up. There's nothing.